Yeah, folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Software Inc. We are now in the big city! We spent basically all of last episode building our own office on land we own, no longer paying rent, although I'm assuming there are other expenses, utilities and whatnot that we are still dealing with. Oh, people are having their first lunch. How lovely. What is that? A big pile of yellow. So, okay, this is paella with a kiwi fruit and a single hamburger patty. I was just trying to think of like a terrible combination. Well, who knows? Maybe it wouldn't be bad in practice, but it feels pretty bad. This person looks okay, not so much up close, but from far away, the back of the cap, I thought it was like an old school, like 1950s, like airline stewardess kind of like vibe going on. But no, just baseball cap and a freaking zip up hoodie. Monthly profits, yes, that's good. We did take a little side job here, just keep some people busy for a little bit. I do want to start a bigger job, but we're just trying to get organized and used to things. We're also going to do a fair amount of work with the bug development here. Design phase. Actually, our programmers could be kept busy doing this, right? Core, update. I really want to do one of these patches. Maybe I shouldn't have taken this at all. I'm still thinking about going up to level 4 market recognition, just if it affects the deal we get. But I mean, that's going to take a while to grind that out. Do we go and get a second team? Do we get an evening shift for programmers and developers? Maybe that's the thing to do. And we can have both teams working on both projects. Okay, before nighttime comes then, do we keep buying low-level employees and hope they get trained up? I think that will be the answer. So I'm going to get some more programmers to be able to work on the bug fix over here. I don't think we need the development side of things. Oh, we need a new squad. Can I make the team now? Ah, that's annoying. Okay, but I think it'll bring up the same list of employees, although it might have to cost us money again. Let's rename, well, maybe I'll leave core because right now it's kind of doing a multi-purpose thing. So this is going to be dev-evening. So this is programmers and potentially artists, although right now it's just going to be programmers. We're going to add that in. Oh, I just realized I never changed any of these freaking hours. I named things, but never changed their time. Oh boy. All right. Oh, it's because you got that. Right. There, and then from here, can I just type? From midnight to 8. There we go, you guys, and then 16 to midnight. Anyway, I'll make the dev night team as well. I don't think we're specifically going to hire for it right now. So you're from midnight to this. So the idea, and again, these guys won't be as happy, and therefore they won't be as productive, but we can use the same space 24/7 if we went and populated this stuff. So now I'm going to go here. I'm going to repeat this search. It's going to say no new hires. Oh, it did refund the money, so that's good. And you are going to be development evening, so your own squad right now. All right, Ethel here has got the fast learner, big brain, is forgetful, but that might have to be okay. We're going to hire you, and then we can sort by compatibility with you. Pick up Vince Calhoun here, who does have the capacitor. And then it's all normal compatibility. Eddie Diaz as well. All right, 3 programmers on night. So now I'm going to do an update here, and we are going to not only do a bug fix, but we're going to bring some of the feature set forward. So it's going to be core. I'll multitask a little. I think that's going to be okay. And then these extra dev groups, although one of these is empty, but that's okay. Server pool 0, that's good. Update. So now it's going to be version 1.1 because we're actually changing and updating the feature set. It's not just a bug fix. Speaking of bugs, bugs are still coming in, so that is going to be added to that number at the same time, and that's okay. And so in theory, anyone here who set programmer first is actually just going to be working on the bug fix, and everyone who set designer first is going to work over there. I see some artwork coming in here, which is there art? Oh, there is artwork as part of the... Oh, because the 2D system's being updated. Some of these tools, of course, that makes sense. Okay. That's fine. That's actually Quill working on that, which is A-okay. This we need to do 2 passive iteration. What's going on here? Oh, you don't have an office. There we go. There we go. And you don't have an office. You know, support. Who are you? Dev evenings. Dev evenings. There you go. Okay, you went from being idle to going on to your full lunch break. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, because the person I hired, they were tagged as an incorrect shift at first, they didn't end up coming in tonight for the support job. They should in the future. Although, you know what? I think I'm going to have Quill start to do these roles automatically for me, please. So, for all of our teams, HR management, handle wages, handle complaints, assign people to the best roles from now on. I might still do the education manually just to make sure to optimize around there you go, leadership on. I'm actually going to flip this. I know we were doing this because we didn't have the artist, but these are really Quill's better roles now. I mean, in the end, it doesn't really matter which one of these we do. For Quill, he's kind of an all-rounder. I mean, really, program is best because he's got all the pips for it. We could consider something like this. I don't know. Anyway, the leader's on, so he's going to start doing auto HR. But I will go and tell these guys, you guys we're all meant to be programmers, so I'm just going to manually set that now. And you're meant to be service, so I'm manually set that now. Oh, you guys are idle because that development actually is supposed to be going on. The evening dev change roles. I'll give them all designers secondary so that they can be busy currently. Yes, no, maybe so. Oh, you probably don't have the stars. And you don't have the stars here either. Right, you did some work. I guess you guys are just gonna goof around for the last couple hours. You know what, I'll say that's fine. How many of you have invested and started to sell more shares? Actually, quite a few of these. So if I go now to my stocks view, can I quickly buy more? I can sell. Oh, speaking of, that went down. That went up, but we don't know the difference in our profit. I think we bought this for about 13,000. So here, with 22% on this, I think if we sold this, even though I'm hoping they keep making a profit. Is there a slider I can choose? Oh, right over here. Yeah, but... Okay, I'm going to sell this just to complete the achievement. I thought. Huh. Maybe I should just do it through bonds. I'm sorry, wait, what? I have 7 million now? Let's say we invest $1 million in bond. Just crazy, but we're just gonna wait until this has got 20 grand in it, and then we'll sell it. I guess. I'm sorry, how much money did we just... Did I make 5 million in stocks? That seems... Didn't I have... Wait, did I sell shares in myself? I think I sold shares in myself. I assumed I had clicked here. I thought I had this selected and this would be selling. Okay, I've repurchased shares in myself. That sold all my shares in this company. So do we really not get a slider for these guys? Oh, if I went details, then I would get some slider stuff. And it didn't actually give me credit for making money on this. Okay, that was almost a huge mistake. I'm gonna buy more shares in these small companies if I can. I think these are the ones I just tried to sell. Let me buy these back. And those money's going down. Business might be going out of business. Okay. No one's at the office. Do this. Man, okay. I mean, it's not that this UI... There's nothing, I suppose, wrong with this. But yeah, I really assumed when I clicked on this, I was selling shares in that. I'm happy I noticed how much money I had, because that was definitely the hint we were looking for. So yeah, some analysts, because I think these programmers can't help with this, or potentially that. All the core group... Damn it, that's not the button I wanted to hit. But now I'm just realizing the dev squads weren't actually assigned to this. I'm gonna have to hit review, because what we're gonna have to do is do another iteration on this. Or just accept the fact that it's gonna be kind of a not great job. Okay, we can release our patch to Quill's Good Touch. 68,000 active users, good. We're looking for more bug fixes. I'm gonna do another review here, because I want to do another iteration. At least we have lots of time for this one. There you go. Night shift is in. They're doing some work. Yeah, right, because it makes sense. They're programmers. They're good to go on that. We're getting more phone calls. Trying to process the queue as much as possible. Number of verified bugs going up, which is what we're looking for, so we know what to fix. Oh, someone's calling sick. Oh, fire inspector. Fire safety. How do I deal with fire safety? I don't know, we'll add some fire alarms in. I'm gonna add one in the break room. I'm gonna add one maybe in the HVAC room. Oh, and also, did we get a receptionist? I didn't check on that. Oh, we've got deals offered to us. Excellent. Some people are ready for their education. Okay, we'll start going systems now, because that's likely the one we're gonna need next. Get your pip in 2D, because that's still going to be good. Deals. These are not very big offers, are they? Development for the Baby Killers 3. Game development expires in October 87. Oh, so these deals are here for a long time. Why? Is this the total amount of money I made? Oh, that's per month. Oh. And this is probably per copy because it's a print job. Level 1 system audio, level 2 system, level 1 2D. I don't know how these works. We should probably just click on one and see. All game dev. Oh, this is specifically development. This is design. Oh. All right, maybe it's time. Let's deck out a room over here and split our design group to a second category. Yeah, let's do that. Is this door awkwardly placed? Well, oh yeah, that's so annoying. Maybe if I wanted 2 desks over here, maybe I won't worry about it yet, because I don't know how much design we need. Right, this room is cold because it doesn't have any heaters, because we didn't have anything set up in it. So they're like, okay, well, we don't need to actually run the heat and air. But now let's plan on doing that. This one. We're going to move this, because the idea is this is going to be where all our designers go. There and there. Give you a plant. We can probably assume we want a window here and here. We're mirroring what we've been doing on the other place. You're gonna need a bookshelf as well, which I think we've been putting next to the door. Good. And, right, you don't have chairs. Going with these ergonomic ones. Done and done. And then it's gonna be the temperature thing, so we're gonna tell you to auto buy. And auto buy. And this room needs lighting. There in the middle. Okay. How's it looking? Not perfect environment. It does only have the one plant. Let's go and just add a second plant to this room for now. 200%. Temp's going to be okay. Hopefully the noise level will be all right. So now what we want to do is we want to pop out here. We want to make a design day. Maybe I'll go ahead and design, well, I guess night also. Design night. I guess I need to activate the HRing for you. And then this room here needs to be assigned. There you go, the design squad. And then our designers, which seems to be you three, will be set to the daytime design squad. Okay. So you're no longer working over here. You'd be idle because this is only assigned to the dev, which actually now I can rename this here. Rename. Because you are dev day. What was the core group is now the daytime development group. Okay. So this was a design job. So we can accept this with just our design group. And I will accept. Oh, shoot. This is a long-term job. You need an audio... Ooh. Oh, I hadn't noticed that. Okay, we're getting a reward here. One couch, leather couch. Okay, very exciting. We're going to hire a designer. I think I'm going to have to go to medium here to guarantee that we can get a second pip. And we're hiring for daytime design. Great compatibility. But what we're looking for is someone with... Oh, there we go. Level 2 audio design. Great compatibility. You don't have the big brain, but that's going to have to be okay. We're going to hire you. Gets rid of that error. And you should arrive today. Is everyone gone? There they go. Okay. A lot of people arriving by bus. The bus may have been late. Oh, we don't have any private parking. Maybe everyone has to come by bus, which might limit their time in. At one point, do we want to hire someone permanent here for the cleaning? I don't know, but we'll do that. So, if we're just getting paid per day, I mean, does this finish at some point? Like, I know it says 22 months left. But why, if we're getting paid a fixed amount per day, why wouldn't we have just one designer on this? Why would we have 4? Presumably this fills up faster. You know, potential quality, so that's good. Recommended designers was 4. They also have programmers and artists, but if it's always in the design phase, or I wonder... Oh, we are eventually going to have to develop this. Okay. We might be missing some 2 stars. What I maybe should have just done is moved Quill to this in practice. We'll see how they can do as is. So more deals are coming in, which we may or not pay attention to. Oh, we're still working on doing this development over here, which we're going to try. This is the good quality project. It's pretty good now. We're going to try to push this as much as we can. Oh, we're having a little meeting. Okay. Because we didn't really do a lot of the design, so I want this implication to be quite good. This is going to be fine. We can maybe we'll work until the end of today. We'll do full bug debugging tomorrow and then release. We'll still release 1 day early. Got some idlers here, probably because of... Tell you what, let's go and promote you now, so these guys can start doing bug fixing for me. Great stuff. And then the other thing is, we're due for an update over here. Lots of bugs. We'll do that. These guys are going to split their efforts between the two, but that's fine. I could move Quill to, like, an evening job. I'm betting he doesn't mind the night work as much as our other employees. Although he wouldn't be able to run meetings during the day. For good or for ill. Oh, I will accept and close. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I don't have an HR manager at night. So these night shift people, I'm still going to have to deal with their salary requests. Okay, that's fine. Next day. Oh, I think the bus came slightly before 8 today. Big bug fix. Debugging over here. Oh, no! Okay. Fire inspection failed. 4 times fire alarm violations. You need to fire alarm in each room above 10 square meters. Okay. So I probably didn't want to Mac, but... Oh, sprinklers. Okay. Need more maintenance. Need more IT. Should put sprinklers in rooms with flammable objects. All right. 7 grand's not too bad, but... I do want my people to be safe. Did I put one in the server room? I don't think I did. All right, I put one in this room, so we don't need one in the bathroom. And then sprinklers. The ceiling stuff. I think I'll lower the walls again. Okay. And yeah, we don't have the maintenance right now, but I don't think that's going to be a failure. I think that was just advice. So I think now we're up to code. I hope. Yeah, lots of bugs in Quill's Good Touch. 121,000 active users. This is actually my best release. Okay, where's the noise? Over here, you think it's too noisy, huh? Also, you guys are idle. Oh, you probably don't have the design ticks for here. Vanessa, actually a designer. Okay, that's not bad. We'll send you to school because mod dialogue. So this is probably system and that's probably audio. But you already have the second pip in system. Oh, it might be 2D. That's probably it. But even though I'd like to give you this for the speed boost, I'm going to go ahead and give you the audio boost. So, I mean, it won't help you today. In a day, a little more work. We have to ship before midnight for, well, if I want to ship this early, which I kind of do. I'm going to let them work until right up until the end of the day here. 21, 22, 23. Okay, so finish this so it still ships early. Satisfactory. Well, it could have been worse. And then with Quill's Good Touch, we'll let it just, you know, finish this round of bug fixes when it finish. Shares, contract fulfilled. Oh, yeah, that was the old one. We have $4 million. My God. Oh, we need some repairs done. Actually, since the office is basically empty, clean IT support. Here, I'll do a round of maintenance, although I'm not convinced that we actually need some maintenance right now because our furniture is mostly new. It's mostly a lot of cleaning. And it might be the sort of point where it would be worth having more. What am I going to do with all this money? Hire more people? Pad out the next shift? Yeah. Do we start setting some auto hire at this point? Maybe not quite yet. But for the next day, we'll keep this low and with the fast learning. I guess I don't pick the shift right here, right? No. I want my nighttime dev squad. We're gonna get maybe even just a couple people in there. That'll be okay. Oh, I can filter more now. There you go. So this is the only person with fast learner and big brain. Can I put more than one here? Oh, I can. Although I'm thinking it'll probably need all of those. Like if I said big brain and capacitor, oh, it would do it that way. Now maybe I'm wrong if with capacitor is the other one, but this seems okay. Let's dev night. We'll start the big brain. These two have good compatibility. Oh, this brings it down to normal. That's okay. We have 3 people working on night shift. And you know what? We're going to add in a service support. Low is going to be fine. This is going to be for our night support. Jack bladder. This one. There. So only one person right now working support in any given shift, but it will be constant. We might need more. We've got so many users. I guess I'm not used to having quite this many users. Maybe I do double up. Oh, it's the same pool of people. Support night. Higher. Support day. Higher. And then support evening. Hire you. Okay, so there'll be 2 people per shift, starting with this evening, I think, just to bang through that support queue more, because we don't want to miss anything. Tons more verified bugs, which I've been added to this workload. Some people still idle over here. It'd be nice if you guys could train yourself while idle. For the programming, I really feel... You know what? We'll finish the systems one here for you for speed. We're going to have to look for more of these prereqs. What do we do with you? I suppose we could start designing our own project at this point. Keep you busy on that while you're also doing this job. Yeah, you can't... I guess we can see the total requirements over here. Need level 2 systems, level 2 audio. So I guess there's no 2D. It's in design side. So you got that. You needed level 2 systems to be helping out right now. Okay. Alright, we'll go and finish that. That's my programmer squad right over here, which isn't helping with this. I don't like that they're idle just because, I mean, we've got the money right now, but they're also not practicing any skill. And I don't love that. Okay. Nearly caught up on these, but I mean, at some point I guess we ship it because we're keep registering new bugs. You know what? We're gonna ship this bug fix, and we'll just start the next update right away. And actually, this could include updating to the next system. So we'll do this. More bugs will be added, but we're also bringing up our technology level. That's going to be okay. Bit of a meeting here. Ordeals. I don't know. Maybe I should get rid of the reception at this point. Look, this is per day. Per month. Budge per month. Wait, what? Oh, it's marketing. Oh, that's why. Marketing. Okay, development. which is coding. I mean, I mostly want to work on my own project, but I was curious about this, and... Oh, 222% effectiveness? Wow. Feel stuck here. What does this mean? Tired of working in the same place all their life. Oh. Giving your employees good benefits can tip the scale in your favor. So, I mean, eventually they might get sick of it, but right now they're going to be fine. Okay, more bug fixes. This queue was not going down. Where's the noise right now? Over here. Yeah, 2 phone calls. I could throw in a little bit of acoustic foam in this room, maybe. I don't know how much of a difference it's necessarily going to make. I don't know what category that's under. I think it shows up under here, though. Yeah. I don't know how much that's going to do to actually mitigate this sound, but maybe. Grind. I don't know if the 1 bathroom is enough for our employees. I mean, so far, no one's complained about the inability to go toilet, which I'm assuming we would get a message if that was the case. The update is done. We're just doing some bug fixes, which shouldn't take much longer. Although, again, if we can confirm some more duplicate bugs. I assume... Hold on. Is it possible... Okay, you do have your 1-star support. Because you can hire someone, put them on support, but if they don't have the 1-star here, all they do is, like, eliminate this queue, but don't actually add bug reports, not until they get their 1-star, which is certainly far from ideal. This room is probably not bright enough. It is a very large room. I'm gonna put one in the hallway there. I mean, it's still not perfect here, but... Is it still over here? It is still the noise. And yet, you're not green. You're actually quite unhappy. Too much noise, hate working nights. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to split these guys up. To not be quite as crowded. In which case, I may as well use the nicer desk, which will also contribute to the environment. And I'll put you in this corner for now. I will move this to there. I will move this chair to there. Give you some space. There we go. That should cut back on the noise. There's some noise coming in from these servers. You know what? I think I'm going to put in some acoustic... If I go rooms and I go server room... Now, they don't have the acoustics panels in there, which to me makes a little bit of sense if they would. But what we're going to do... Oops, I meant to hold shift. That's a beautiful wall. There. I'm going to hope that this will stop the noise from spreading into this room as much. A little hard to tell. Oh, if we mouse over, we can get an actual decibel count. I have 53 at this computer. Only 37 here, so I'm thinking the acoustic panels on the other side might be helping. Why is this one so much louder than that one? But in any case, I think we've mitigated the problem of things coming in from the other room, so that's good. Oh, I do not want to be on the noise overlay anymore. Thank you very much. Okay. Wall go down. A new day started. Bang out some bug fixes. Yes, no? This last one seems to be taking forever. Like, a surprisingly long time. Yeah, you guys... Oh, there we go. So we'll push out that hatch. More bugs are going to come in. You guys have nothing to do currently. Okay, I have to move Quill to this job. Or maybe what I'll do just temporarily. Although I think there's going to be still some idleness. I'm going to assign the dev squad over here too, which means Quill will help out on some of the design. Yeah, we still have some idleness, which I realized. We could pick up a development contract to sort of split the task, but I don't really want to do that. Can I just pick up one more little side gig? Maybe. Just to give these guys some XP? And some art stuff, which might be fine. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Wait, you still don't have anything to do? Are you serious? Is it because there's too many people on this? It might be. Take off the dev squad. Here, I'm weirdly just going to put the dev squad on this, even though it doesn't make sense. But these guys, there we go. These guys are going to work exclusively on this Flute Neat limited embedded system thing. How close are you guys to an XP, actually? Well, an artist, yes, but design, less so. I don't want to hire more designers. Okay, let me make this make more sense. This is going to go back to just a pure design squad. I think Quill's going to move to it, so I'm going to take one of these guys off of that. And then over here, this is going to go straight to dev, although clearly they're having to do some design work, but it's pretty lightweight. This person is idle, so I'm going to take you. I'm going to switch you over to the daytime dev squad. And Quill, I'm going to switch you to the daytime... Oops, that's not what I meant to click on. The daytime design squad. I think they might not switch until the next day, actually. Other teams. Yeah, I know, but... So move. So they're complaining because Quill's in here, and he's on the wrong team. Can I force you to, like, move? I guess, assign the furniture being used. Oh, that assigns it to yourself, which I don't want. I could... Oh, here's what I can do. I can assign this to Quill. I think this will force him to move immediately. There we go. And then the other person who's on the wrong team here... Oh, no, you're design day. Okay, these guys are all in design day now. But you don't have skills currently, but we're just going to have to eat that. Room groups. Oh, okay. Oh! Hold on a sec. How do I add you? So you're part of the dev group. Which... How does that work then? Is it just for style? Where was the description for these rooms? Easily assign staff and change styling. How do we assign staff? I guess it lets you quickly select all rooms that are in this group and then probably do the assign en masse. And right now, since there's only one room, it doesn't matter. Okay, so this won't matter at all until we have multiple rooms that are supposed to belong to kind of the same people. I really don't like how much idling we have. Only one... Okay, so we've caught up on our tech support here. We might have an excess of support squad staff now. So, dev group is assigned to this, but we need 1 stars in those categories, which presumably you guys don't have. Oh, because you're in a design phase. Right, and you can't design. If I... That's okay. So we're going to have one design team constantly occupied by this deal I selected, which might be fine, although the lack of XP is bad. What do we start a second dev team? First of all, the dev team to just help finish this little contract that we did, just as a reason to sort of get a little exercise. I can copy an entire room, right? There's a clone tool. Right, select all that. I guess that's all I'm trying to do is then copy this. Are these rooms not the same size? Also, there's a door there. Yeah, I kind of would have wanted to mirror. Oh, that's fine. We can move this. Oh. There, just you. Move to there. What kind? So I'm thinking this is a second dev room. Oh man, I'm so torn. I should probably put a cut in here. I just realized we're 40 minutes in, and I'm spending a lot of time thinking instead of talking. And because I'm trying to plan out, but then I keep interrupting myself by having to have a conversation about it, which means I'm never actually finishing a thought. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put a cut in here so I can actually think about my plan and come back in a more organized fashion at the start of next episode. All right? I hope that's good for you. Thanks a lot for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.